Hi there guys, it's Eastwood for Life Fan here, back with another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you some footage of the London Film and Comic Con that I went to on July the 5th and did end on the 6th, a Saturday and Sunday event. Normally the London Film and Comic Con events are normally run for 3 days, but for this occasion it was only for 2. I don't know the sole reason behind that, but the Olympia was under construction and it was a little bit more awkward this year, as most of these events are always packed to the rafters. But you guys are going to see some footage that I shot, and afterwards I will show you the bits and the main reason why I was there at the convention. So let's check out some of the footage that I shot. So guys, I hope you enjoyed some of the footage that I did manage to shoot. A little bit more difficult this year. Like I said, the upstairs part of the Olympia wasn't used as much. They normally would have the photos and the sign-ins upstairs, but that was all downstairs for this year. So that also did mean there were less movie stalls of items and collectibles to see. But the first reason why I was there was to have a photo with the man himself, Danny Glover, and I almost missed the photo shoot of this because the slot was between 11 and 11:45, and because the main doors were closed, we were having to go through the side doors, which there were long queues of getting to enter the actual venue itself. But I was the second from last person to have a photo with the man himself, Danny Glover, who was sat on a stool. A very professional, very professional he was, and friendly. And I did thank him for taking a photo with us. Price wise, he was reasonable in what he charged for a photo. Now, my only main concern with Danny Glover, obviously there are rumours that a Lethal Weapon 5 is going to happen and Mel Gibson could be directing the movie. Now, Danny Glover is actually approaching 80 years old in 2 days' time of me shooting this video. How active he's going to be in a Lethal Weapon 5 is beyond me. I don't know. I mean, maybe he will return as a role of a captain, but I certainly don't visualize him jumping through windows or running down the street or getting into action scenes. So maybe it is a little bit late for a Lethal Weapon 5, but we will have to see. So that was reason number one of why I went to this year's London Film and Comic Con. So that was mission number one, and before I had to get my mission number two complete, I did meet up with two YouTubers in our community, two gentlemen by the name of Alan, Kermit's Ghost, and the other retro guy, Mike, which we had a coffee and had photos and had a good chat for around about 30 to 40 minutes, and two great guys in our community that I got a lot of time for. I will share the links to their channel in the description box down below. Please sub to these great guys in our community, Kermit's Ghost and the other retro guy, and it was a pleasure in meeting you both. So after I had a coffee with those two gentlemen, I wanted to get a signature of Mel Gibson. Now, Mel Gibson was only there the one day, which was the Saturday, so that was probably the sole reason why it was really busy at the Olympia. Did manage to get in the queue nice and early as he returned from his dinner break, and that was around about 2 p.m. and I didn't get much interaction with Mel Gibson because he was at a big table. It was just me handing over a photo to one guy. Mel Gibson was in the middle of the table. He done the quick signature, and then it got passed over to the next guy who was at his side, and I did thank him and called him many thanks, Mr. Gibson. Now, I know some people were complaining the lack of interaction with some of the stars, but the last one I went to 2 years ago, I mean, Chuck Norris was there for 3 days, and that was a lot more relaxed, and it wasn't so rushed in getting anything autographed or even a photo taken. I did have a moment where he actually spoke to us and I spoke to him at the photo shoot. So I kind of understood it, even though there were people who were complaining because of the prices that Mel Gibson were charging for an autograph and a photo. But yeah, super happy to have got this done. A picture of him as Martin Riggs in the Lethal Weapon movies. And then mission number 3, I wanted to have a photo with Mel Gibson. Been a fan of Mel Gibson since the early Mad Max days. I had to queue up, I think it was around about 4 p.m. and I've got to say that the handling of the queues for Mel Gibson was pretty good, even though they were long. You didn't have to wait long because he quickly did get through all the photos. I heard that early in the day through somebody that Mel Gibson found it pretty hard work doing a lot of the signing. He was blowing a little bit, but nevertheless, when it come to having the photo, he was smiling, and he stood up. He waited to greet everybody with a handshake and kind of sort of said, "Oh, many thanks for meeting you, buddy," and took the photo. I'm super glad it came out well, with both of us smiling, and I thanked Mr. Gibson, and that was it. Like I say, he was only there a day, and they were really rushing people through the photo sessions, but super happy to have this one and to have that little moment with Mel Gibson. So they are the bits that I got at the London Film and Comic Con. I did have a planned photo shoot with Richard Dreyfuss, but he pulled out on the Wednesday. A few people have said that he's done this a few times in some conventions, but I don't know if he was maybe a little bit under the weather. But I do know that he's going to be returning to the UK at the end of the year, I think in November, with another a small convention, which I'm hearing Alec Baldwin is going to be there as well. Now also at this convention you also had Ron Perlman there, actor from the Sons of Anarchy TV series and the Hellboy movies. Also Michael Berryman, the well-known figure from the Hills of Eyes movies, and also Sean Young was there. But these are the main reasons why I was at the convention. I did hear that I could have had a photo with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, but I'd already booked my photo with Mel Gibson weeks and weeks ago, and obviously Danny Glover was only added to the convention with about 4 or 5 days notice, and I heard that I could have changed my photo with Mel Gibson and had a photo with them together, which, yeah, I would have preferred that, but nevertheless I'm happy in what I got. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of these photos and the footage that I shot. And like I say, going to these conventions, one has to have a lot of patience, but overall it is a long day, but overall I'm super happy and content in what I got from going to this year's London Film and Comic Con at the Olympia in London. So guys, till the next video, hope all is well, and as always, keep on watching great movies and collecting. Take care.
Go ahead, make my day.